All right, guys, what's up? Welcome back to another invigorating episode of Two Mics and Some Theories. My name is Steven. I'm here hosting today. Pedro couldn't be here, but it was a hot boy summer. He needed a vacation, and let's say fuckboy fall came early. So we have here our special guest for today's episode, Fuckboy Pete. How you doing?
Yo, what is? Just came back from Area 51. Went out there with the bros. Got some nice footage. Some nice babes out there, if you know what I'm saying.
You clap them cheeks?
Nah, that ain't me.
Oh, man.
I like the setup you guys got here.
Thank you. We try.
Well, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
All right, enough of that. What about me?
What is, Pedro? Fuckboy Pete, my bad.
Huh?
Oh, man. Let me tell you something. I'm doing great. Fantastic. Way better than all those people that bought tickets to see the Black Keys play on Thursday.
The who?
Do you know who the Black Keys are?
Nope. I don't listen to, that hard trap.
The hard trap?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Black Keys are a very, very popular band. They haven't played in 4 years, and this was their return show. They played at the Wiltern in LA, and because it was their welcome back show from being on a hiatus for 4.5 years, when they released tickets, they were only $25. And obviously, if you didn't buy the tickets right then and there, you had to buy them off the secondhand websites like StubHub, SeatGeek, basically anywhere you can buy secondhand tickets. And once these people that bought these secondhand tickets showed up, they scanned their tickets and they were not honored at the venue. They were actually turned away.
My question is, who goes to see the black who?
The Black Keys.
The only thing I listen to is Black Eyed Peas.
Damn, they haven't been hot for a hot minute.
Still hot?
Can't front, yeah. But yeah, basically, Ticketmaster implemented this new rule where they have the revolving barcodes on your tickets. So every time you print it, you get a new barcode out. And yeah, you basically, I guess it's stopping it. It's aimed at stopping those ticket scalpers from making money. But yeah, over 200 people, I think, were stranded in front of the Wiltern, tweeting at the Black Keys to let us in, and they didn't let nobody in. Only people that had original tickets.
I'll tell you this. The only people that were stranded is everyone that went to Nevada. We were stranded out there. All I had was my nice ice cold Americano, because I'm hard as fuck. No latte, straight espresso. Went out there, tried to break in, couldn't break in. Speaking about, what was it, scalpel?
Scalpers.
Scalping? Scoople? Scoop?
Yeah.
Scalpers.
Yeah, poopity scoops.
And then tickets and scalping. And I'll tell you this, the only thing that got scalped and needs a ticket is, did you hear about the Tekashi case?
I did.
One of my favorite rappers. That gummo. Woo! Nothing gets me more hype.
It's called Gummo?
The song. My number one song. It goes off. Still, to this day.
Mine is Tati. That one gets me hyped as fuck.
Isn't it Tatiana?
Nah. All his songs are like 2-syllable names. It's like Tati. Pretty sure one is called Nana, probably.
I knew this girl called Tati once. Back in middle school. Had those oversized shoes. I was wearing a size 12 shoe. Because ladies, you know what that means. 8th grade. She must have been 6'1", 6'2". I must have been 5'5". So when I went in for that kiss, I didn't go on my tippy toes. She picked me up. Then we were face to face. But remember the second time she went for that kiss? You know what I told her? Nah. Well, what you got?
That's when she turned into Tatiana.
Oh, like that play on words. Well, let's get right into it. What does Eskimo Brothers mean? Let me know.
Not that I would know, but apparently it's when you and one of your friends have had sexual relations with another female at two different separate times.
Okay, done that. Go on.
All right. Yeah, that makes you Eskimo Brothers, a bond for life. Can never take that back.
See, I find that kind of offensive. Eskimo Brothers? What about Eskimo Sisters? What about Eskimo non-gender, non-neutral people? I don't like that it's non-inclusive to everyone else. Eskimo everyone is what I say.
Sick.
You ever heard of Eskimo cousins?
I have.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
So what is it?
It's when you and a friend are Eskimo Brothers with another friend, but through different girls or different partners. So you have that relation through him.
You're welcome.
Or her. What if there's a term Eskimo daddy?
I prefer Eskimo Poppy, but I guess that works too.
What would qualify to be an Eskimo Poppy?
Me.
Oh, yeah? If you really think about it, some real kinky stuff, man. I would not want to get involved in that.
Well, that's why it's an exclusive club. Only the brave there to investigate. There to go to those crevices. There to explore those orifices. If you're still following.
I'm gonna choose not to, but yeah. Oh, man. So, what was the weather like at Area 51?
I don't even remember. I must have had
too many White Claws.
White Claws? No, we were selling White Claws. There's a national shortage. I already have too many cases at the bachelor pad. Nice skyline, infinity pool. Always have a DJ playing because you always need music in the house. Can't have a house without music is what I say.
I actually did see videos of people that like set up a stage and brought their DJ equipment and they just started playing like their own set. People were popping off. Pretty tight. Did you participate in the Naruto run? Oh, the Naruto run.
I don't even know what that is.
And you call yourself a fuckboy.
Actually, I don't. People call me that.
Ah.
But I run with it. Sometimes I run with my arms flailed back and bent forward.
Okay.
Just to fuck with everyone.
I like it. What else is new?
You tell me. I'm the guest here.
I know, but I want to hear more about your life. What goes on in the daily life of a fuckboy?
Same old, same old.
Same old, same old. Well, did you know? Actually, did you hear that our president was in LA earlier this week?
I don't even follow politics. Seems kind of like a waste.
It was inconvenient as hell, him being here.
Wait. So then why was he here?
He was here for a 2-day event for. I guess he was working on fundraising. So yeah, it was a 2-day fundraising event that he was going to be here in LA for. But a lot of obviously when he got here, he was traveling through the freeway and all that, so they were closing down the freeways to make way for him. And yeah, it made everything inconvenient because it made a lot of people late, me included.
You know, I'll tell you this about him. You gotta respect the tan, because if you look at me, I need a tan. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Gotta respect the tan.
Okay.
From the president, man. And I still don't know what it means to stan.
Stan as in be a super fan?
Ah, so you look up to someone who's the man.
Yeah.
All right. No need to drop down. Kick him to the can then. Looks like you're still trying to plan.
Yeah. Still trying to see where this is going. I'm so confused.
Just get your paper, pick up, and ran.
I used ran already.
Rams.
Rams. Go LA Rams. Speaking of Rams, NFL football, do you play fantasy football?
You know what? I didn't play fantasy football. I just play football with the boys.
With the boys.
Crack open a cold one, crack each other, then go out to the bar at night.
And I assume you do not engage in any illicit or unwelcomed conduct.
I wouldn't say that.
All right. Shit, you're going wild then.
I mean, it depends your definition of wild. Because you can go wild as in Wild Boys, or we talking wild like Jackass wild, or we talking wild like Sting, like Bazing, like Ring wild.
The way you described it all sounds kind of fun. I was going more wild, like in more negative connotation.
Nah, man, I say do you, but respect to all. I may be a fuckboy, but I got my boundaries.
Yeah, you don't want to end up like good old Antonio Brown, huh?
They say, what's that word? Line in the sand? I'm drawing my line in the sand. Nah. I draw my line on the concrete. Some shit you can't move.
But what do you use to draw your line?
My fucking finger. Because that's how strong my values are.
I like it. Shoot, well.
Yeah, I heard about the Antonio case. What about it?
It's not looking so good for him. He's so far lost out on 30 million, lost out on another 9 million that was actually due to him this upcoming Monday. But because they released them prior to that, he's not due anything. So far he's only made 150,000 for this year. Think about it. That's what, 39 million in guaranteed money that he was set to make in total, to now only making 150,000.
Still 150,000
in a week. Yeah, you're right. That's still shitting on us, but in comparison to what he would have made.
Well, what do you mean us? That's my daily salary.
Oh shit!
I mean, how much do you think I got paid to be here? Your producers reached out.
True. Shoot, I gotta have a word with my producers. I need a damn raise. But yeah, it's not a good day to be Antonio Brown. It's not a good day to be a fantasy owner if you have him on your fantasy team.
So what does that mean? He's out. He's in. Going to another team. Someone else is picking him up.
I don't know. I don't know really. I don't think anyone's gonna pick him up. I don't think anyone will ever actually roll the dice on him. They don't have that kind of money to spend. As for fantasy owners, I wouldn't have dropped. I mean, I would have dropped him a long time ago once he got released. But from what I've seen, some people are still trying to hold on to him. They think he might bounce back because he is that good. Other players have bounced back from far worse, like Kareem Hunt, who was caught kicking a lady in not an elevator, in a hotel hallway. He got cut from his team, and then like maybe 8 to 10 months later, another team signed him. So they can always come back. I think the NFL believes in second chances. Shoot, Josh Gordon has got like 5.
Speaking about comebacks and rolling the dice, after Area 51, you know where we went to next? The next stop? That's right, doing big business in Las Vegas. And there, I got to roll the dice.
You play craps?
Went to the roulette table. No. Craps is a foot. I like to call it a full man's game. Roulette, put down a good, honestly, I don't even know how much I put down. I just put down some stacks, put it all on red, and you know what happened next? Yeah, I lost it all.
Damn.
But it was all good. Look, when you're in the business like me of making money, it doesn't even matter. Business comes to me. So although I rolled the dice, went out, got some drinks, met a fine little honey, and what did you say? Something about coming back? I can tell you what, when I went up to my hotel room, something bounced back, and I came back. Vegas.
Oh man, what a wonderful time to be alive. Especially today. Especially today. Any good shows, movies you've been privy to lately?
Honestly, I don't even watch TV. I figured why watch a movie when my life is a movie? So really, I'm just watching myself.
Well, I mean, since your life is such a movie, why don't you document it, record it, let the whole world see?
Oh, you haven't heard? Fuckboy P on YouTube.
Fuckboy P. Is that what they can find you?
Not Pete. P.
P. My apologies, sir.
I don't want to get it mixed up. I don't mean pee as in urinate. Because I keep my shit clean, like a whistle.
When you say whistle, what does that mean to you?
You know that song back in the days? Blow the whistle. I don't even know how the rest goes. Dun, 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 dun. Blow the whistle.
Okay, yeah.
Tell you what, man. He won't say this, but I actually inspired that song. Remember we were out. I don't even remember when it was, early 2000s. I must have been young. I was a young stallion with my gleaming black hair, going out, doing lots of music videos, lots of parties, lots of great people. The problem was, see, back then I wasn't, how should I say it, the connoisseur I am today. So I really didn't have the experience, but I went to this after party once, right? Me, whole bunch of rappers. I'm there. I get to see the studio. So I'm there in the studio. It's really fun. But then some people in the back, they start getting phone calls. One person picks up their phone. 2 people pick up their phone. Now I'm a little worried because now everyone is picking up their phone and they seem not sad, but worried. So they're worried answering the phones. And at the time, I, I left my 2 phones at home, all right? So then they come over to me and they said, the record dropped. And I said, what? What do you mean the record dropped? So apparently, the day before, I had been with them in that same studio when they were recording, and I had taken in with me. This is going to be bad, but I only took in 6 girls, all right? Now, today I would take in a lot more, but like, it was in the early days, all right? So I take in the girls, and then let's just say Blow the Whistle was inspired by me.
All right. Well, I asked because to me, it's always meant a specific region of the body. But as of late, I've been hearing that it could mean a whole different part of the body. So
That's funny because I inspired that too.
oh,
All right. Let me know what you think the other part is.
well, I guess from the backside.
All right.
And I heard the term. It was coined as "gotta keep that whistle clean, man."
You talking about a paper ditch?
Hey, what?
Paper ditch.
What would that be?
The whistle in the back.
Oh, yeah.
Paper because of the color. Ditch because no one wants to go in there.
Yeah. Oh man. P, I think this is gonna be. You're by far my favorite guest.
There were other guests. I thought this was the first episode.
There were trial episodes, and honestly, this would be the only one that's actually good enough to air.
Honestly, I'm not even surprised.
As you shouldn't be. But getting down to the real business.
Oh, that's what I like to hear. We talking business now, or let's get into this then.
Let's get into this. Oh man. Honestly, I envy you, F-Boy Pete.
You're not the only one. I'll tell you that right now.
I would really love to hear about how you got started.
Nah.
How'd you get your start?
Nope.
There's a bunch of our young fans listening, have nothing. They want to, obviously have all the fantastic, wonderful things that you have, but have no knowledge, no idea how to get their foot in the door. How would I get my foot in the door if I wanted to be, dare I say, call myself Fuckboy Steve?
I see. Yeah, I get this question a lot. Let me ask you this. Do I look like a teacher?
No.
And that's what I tell everyone else. But this one time, I did feel a little bad for someone. I mean, I just, what's the term that these kids are using these days? I had just taken a side piece, right? So then came up to me, asked me the same thing. I felt bad. I mean, I'm not a bad guy. I just like bad girls. I can't help it. So I gave him this advice. Simple. Anyone can follow it. Very practical. Here's what you got to do. Either you be me, or that's it.
That's it, huh? How do you feel about body odor?
Salty.
Salty.
Little pepper added. Gives it some spice. If you know what I mean.
I do.
You like that yum yum?
Would have to say no.
Add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. You give it a little. What's that? How do people do it with the tongue where they go ah? Call that a yum yum.
That's a yum yum.
You gotta go straight for the armpit though. Or feet, hey, look, whatever your thing is.
Do you still go straight for the armpit if they're hairy?
No, I don't do that, but it's a term I heard. A yum yum.
Would you recommend for them to go straight to the armpit, even if they're still hairy?
I mean, it depends on your palate, really. Yeah, you have to understand, I have an extensive palate, and I don't need to personally do it because my palate is so wide that I can taste almost anything without actually tasting it.
Could you say you can smell the taste?
Smell it, breathe it, live it, embody the taste.
You can taste it just by touching. Can you taste it just by hearing? Are all your senses that advanced that you can literally taste just by seeing?
I wouldn't say advanced. I'd say more
evolved, developed,
lit.
Lit. That is a very what's the word I'm looking for? Vague adjective.
I don't even know if it's an adjective, a pronoun, a noun, a verb. I don't even know the difference between all of them.
Actually, it could be all of them. The act of being lit, that's a verb, right? You can describe your six senses as being lit, so adjective. Standalone, can it be a noun?
I don't even know. It honestly sounds like you're describing me. It could be described as many things. It can stand alone. It can be a verb.
Have you ever thought about taking on a prodigy as being a mentor? Someone to follow in your footsteps.
I really don't see the need. If I'm gonna live forever, really.
So, do you believe that the person that's going to live to be 150 years old has already been born?
Person that lives to 150. Honestly, I think that person's gonna be 50 Cent.
50 is gonna live to be 150?
Mm-hmm.
So 50 is gonna be the one that lives to be 150.
I mean, what is life, really?
Well, many say we're just a simulation.
Yeah, I've heard the Matrix thing and the robot thing and the end of the world thing. My personal favorite is a zombie. I fuck with zombies. Honestly, I don't know why people are scared of them. If you think about it, they're just like regular people that are on drugs, really.
True.
Same attributes. They're slow, they moan, they look sleepy all the time, they look starved. Nice good kick to the leg and you're good to go.
True. Very true. Shoot. How do you feel about bets? Like gambling? Like legit, straight up bets?
How much? That's my question.
I like that. Going back to my previous question, do you know that there's a bet in place right now where somebody bet that the person that's going to live to be 150 has already been born? And they like drafted up like this contract, ways to verify it.
Well, I mean, yeah, 50 is still alive, and he does have multiple contracts.
Yes,
So,
and died. Yeah.
so yeah, but I get it.
So I thought that's pretty crazy because I think the two guys that bet it, they're like
You like candy shop?
pretty old. Candy shops. I like candy shops. I would say I have a problem with being in candy shops.
No. I mean the song.
I like the song.
Honestly, I was more of a Laffy Taffy.
The Laffy Taffy, huh?
Remember that song?
I do.
I like to call that my middle school anthem.
Yeah. Did you also wear the very big long shirts that the artist wore?
Well, see, the thing is, I had a sponsorship with Sean Paul at the time. So I didn't really wear them, more that they were gifted to me.
Sean John?
No, you heard me right. You heard what I said.
I took you more for a Rockaware type of guy.
Well, I had this other brand called oh man, this takes me back. It was a Rock Attire.
Rock Attire?
Mm-hmm.
Shoot. From all the pictures your cousin Pedro showed me, you had a lot of FUBU jerseys and you used to wear Fat Farm shoes. You really had the style back then.
No, honestly, I don't know who that was. FUBU? I had Tubu and Fat Farm. I had no idea what Fat Farm was. I had Fat Farm, but
The Q Farms.
no, it was Fat Farm before it was Fat Farm. See, I had FAT Farm.
Ah.
Then this knockoff from the other Fat Farm came out, and then Rock Attire started first, and then Rockaware came out, and then honestly, I had Yeezys before they were Yeezys. I called them Steezies.
Steezies, huh? How do you feel about Fat Farm being bought out recently and taking their marketing direction in a whole new direction, basically changing Fat Farm to Thick Farm with 2 C's? Do you think that's a brand you can stand behind?
Look, man, big business is big business. Business will be business no matter what age. I mean, back in the ancient times, I always like to refer to the Romaines. How they used to get ramen noodles. You know ramen noodles?
Yes.
The Romaines had them first.
Ah, so romaine noodles?
See where I'm going with it?
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. It kind of sucks they couldn't keep hold of that. The only thing they really have a hold of right now is just that romaine lettuce. It's the one thing they didn't let go.
I mean, it depends who you ask, really. I mean, isn't lettuce just grass?
Rabbit's food, I would say, yes.
Tell you this, rabbits are cute as hell.
Wouldn't disagree with that.
Reminds me of my middle school nickname, Jack Rabbit.
Jack Rabbit, huh? And why'd you have that name?
You ever seen 8 Mile?
Yes.
You know why they called him Rabbit?
The reason is not coming to my mind right now.
Same reason.
I see. But they called him Bunny Rabbit. B-Rabbit.
Rabbit.
Rabbit. So you're Jack Rabbit. Was it because you were more jacked?
I guess you could say that.
You were on the swole patrol?
Yeah, you could say that. I've always been lifting weights. You ever heard that myth that if you squat, you get shorter?
I have heard that, yes. You stunt your growth if you... I wasn't with squatting. It's if you lift heavy at an early age that you would stunt your growth.
I knew this guy called 4x4 Tony. And let me tell you, 6'5", I've seen him... I witnessed him squat ever since he was 1x1 Tony. And each time he got a different number, he added more plates to that bar, and he squatted lower, and he got taller. So I never believe the squatting makes you shorter. If anything, I think it makes you taller.
Taller, huh? You think he was because of just genetics, where he was just gonna grow regardless, or he took uh
I mean, it could have been all the steroids from Guadalajara, but I mean, who knows really?
all the steroids, huh? Ooh, speaking of steroids, uh,
Free the boys is what I say. Free the boys.
Did you know the IBJJF has actually announced that they are going to start drug testing for steroids prior to the 2019 Nogi World Championships in December.
I have no idea what that is.
So the IBJJF is the main organization that organizes jiu-jitsu tournaments all around the world. Usually only the participants are professional grapplers. So yeah, every year they say, nothing but juice heads win. People that are on the good stuff, juice to the gills. And yeah, they announced there'll be drug testing. So a lot of memes. I love living today because anything that gets announced, you see the memes rolling in shortly. And all the memes I saw was people calling their doctors, trying to see if they can fake an injury, that they have cancer, or that they have like something that they're terminally ill, so they can back out of the tournament and get their refund because they know they're going to get caught. So I don't know. Kind of excited to see how things developed in the next couple months. There's a lot of people already registered. Do we see those registration numbers go down because they don't want to get caught? All these dudes have endorsement deals that they could possibly be dropped from. Does that open the door for younger, not as well established athletes?
I'm not gonna lie, I stopped listening like 2 minutes ago, but I did hear endorsement deals, and that's funny. So I just got this new one by this girl named Natasha, right? And Natasha, she's, I believe, from somewhere in the back alley south, if you're still following me. So I got this deal. What'd you say? Endorsement deals. What was it? IBFJJ IBF?
IBJJF.
IBJJ. And what does that stand for?
International Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Federation.
Did you know I am a white belt?
I did not.
I know, I get that a lot. But then again, I'm also what's the ranking for these different fighting styles? Doesn't karate have a belt as well?
Yeah.
What's the first one?
White.
Yeah, I'm a white belt there too.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I'm a white belt in all of them. I don't like to brag usually about my white belt, but I'm getting up there. Been years, but I still wear that white belt proud.
Nice. Would you say you keep your white belt fresh, or it's used enough where it's starting to turn yellow?
That's a good idea. I should make a yellow and be a yellow belt.
You should. Do you know there's that myth that that's how the belt system came to be? That there's just years and years of training with the same belt, it eventually turned black. So it starts off white, then obviously with all the sweat and everything, the first color it'll turn to would be yellow, and then keep going, and purple or blue, then purple, and then with all the blood you'd get on it, it would turn red, then brown, then black.
I don't know who told you that bullshit, but I do not believe that at all. You're telling me that a white belt goes through the entire color cycle until it becomes a black belt?
After years and years of training, not washing it.
Well, why wouldn't you wash it?
Because it was in the ancient times. Not really. You didn't have access to these nice dojos that we have now. Just training out in the dirt.
I didn't know a
Grass.
dojo meant cleanliness. Look, if you're not washing the top, you probably ain't washing the bottom either. And I'm not about that.
It's a good mana to have.
Especially for my brothers who like that rear rump yum yum. No. Their tongue gets a little zingy, gets a little sting, gets a little hot ones pepper, a little lemon pepper spice.
What would be your
Cajun,
dream?
Cajun all the way. Nice buffalo wing with a nice hot Cajun. Add some more hot sauce to the side, just cause I fucking can.
So, if you got asked to be interviewed on the Hot Ones, and you made it to the last wing, the last dab, would you add an extra dab? Is that how you roll?
It's funny. I actually just started watching that show 1 day ago. Saw this interview with this actor called Shia LaBeouf.
Ah, yes, I've heard of him.
Right. Great show. Sorry, what was your question?
Well, did you make it to the end of the show?
Who, me? Oh, I wasn't on it.
No, but when you were watching it with Shia LaBeouf, did you make it to the end?
Why'd you say like that, Shia LaBeouf? Don't you know the iconic actor from Transformers? Don't you follow his work all the way from when he was brothers with Tom Hardy? When he was in Fury, the movie?
He was in Fury?
When he did Transformers 1, 2, and 3? Honestly, I'm a bit disappointed.
I know him from Even Stevens.
That too.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were defined by our past. As a matter of fact, that's what I hate about these, what are they called? Media social? Social medias. We can't put anything, we have to delete everything from the past because people are going to find it. And look, I'll be honest, I'm terrified. Because if you go back to my 100,000 tweets, I'll be canceled.
Canceled, huh? You're not scared of being canceled? You're actually scared of being canceled?
I never said I was scared. I just said I could be canceled.
You could be.
Look, the only person that could cancel me is me.
I don't know. I feel like you being the savvy businessman that you are, you'd be able to capitalize on people trying to cancel you.
I'll be honest, I don't do business. I think the best business people, they don't do business. They have people that know the business, do the business. I just sit back, go to meetings, put on my, your interview voice? You got an interview voice or a meeting voice?
I would say, yeah.
First date voice? May your first date's dad voice?
I wouldn't say I have a first date voice, but I know exactly what you mean.
I go into those meetings with that voice. Oh, hello, sir. Hello, Johnson. Oh, Johnson. Come on, boys. Now let's talk business. Go in there, get things done. All you need is that first appearance and you're set.
So you believe that, what are they called? First impressions are everything.
I mean, it depends who you are, really.
Makes sense. I forgot what my original question was, but
you were asking me why my life is so fire, and then you went into some wing and hot sauce question and hot ones and what would I do in the last dab and something along that line.
Fuck, nah, I forgot it.
Look, I'll tell you this. If I made it to that last wing, I think I'm gonna have to pull a back alley Sally.
Back alley Sally.
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to.
You don't know what a back alley Sally is?
Nope.
All right. So I'm there. I'm at the last wing. And from the last episode I saw, the interview is going to ask me a question. I'm going to obviously answer them with great responses. Get to the last wing. Traditionally, you get the wing, add a little bit of dab, and then you eat it. Some people like to add a lot. Some people like to add a little. Some people don't even make it there. And some people don't even add any at all. So what I do is I flip the script. FTS is what I like to call it. Or a back alley Sally. So, how can we flip the script? Last wing. Dab it or not to dab it? What would you do?
Dab it.
That response right there is why you're you and not me. I said flip the script, not follow the script.
So, flip the script. Would you add the wing to your hot sauce?
Now I'm just getting disappointed. All right, let me tell you what I do. Couple things. Depends what I did in the morning. If I woke up, also depends on which house I woke up in. All right, let's say I woke up in my LA house. I got up. I had my nice white robe on. I opened my double doors, looking out towards LA. I see my infinity pool at the bottom. I walk out. I unstrap my robe, untie it. I take it off. I'm there standing now, looking out towards LA. The sun is just coming up. Its warmth is covering my body. I open my robe. I take it off. Now I'm standing there butt naked. I'm looking down towards LA. I scream at the top of my lungs. I'm the goddamn best, baby. Then I walk back. I get in my track stance to do my 3-point stance. I take off, butt naked, through my room, through my balcony, and I jump like a goddamn Olympic diver. I go into my infinity pool and I swim for 2 hours straight. After I swim, now I'm at the show. And if that was my morning routine, then you know what I'm going to do? Back alley Sally. That's right. I'm going to get the wing and I'm going to throw it out. And then they're going to look at me like, what are you doing? I'm going to say, I don't need this wing. I'm supposed to eat the hot sauce, right? So just give me the bottle. We chugging it. Now you might be asking, well, why is it called Back Alley Sally?
Oh, shit.
Because my butthole going to be burning. That's a Back Alley Sally for you.
Okay, I thought I was going somewhere else. All right. Thought you were gonna oh man, I thought you were gonna bust a Steve-O and
Or I guess we could always do a wing bukkake.
wing bukkake, huh?
Well, see, that depends. Again, if I woke up in my second house in LA. So the second house, I like to call it the private house. It's where I go there. That's my me time. I don't have anyone there. I go there, I relax. I wake up in my private house. I'm there. I do some regular ass shit in that house. I just want to remind myself why I'm me. So I just do regular shit. I wake up, make some coffee, eat my meal, read some shit I don't want to read, watch some news I don't want to watch. I get up, then I go to the interview. So now I'm there. I have the last wing in front of me. And at this point, I'm not... Now, I'm not one to watch bukkake. If you don't know what it is, then you don't know. But if I'm having a bad day and I don't like that specific genre, and I'm just having this regular ass day, then I'm gonna bukkake my wing. So I go there, have my last wing. The interviewer looks at me. What do you want to do? Are you gonna dab it or not? I look at him and I say, today I'm a regular ass dude. I'm bukkaking this shit. I get each hot sauce and I dab it just a little bit. Dab, 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 until I dabbed all 10 hot sauces or 12, whatever it is. And then I eat it. And that's a bukkake wing.
Damn. I always thought that was called the kamikaze wing.
I mean, it depends who you ask. Kamikaze wings, that's when you go in hot. That's a little different. If I want a kamikaze wing, it's gonna go in fast and it's gonna come out fast. And I don't want that.
I think anyone ever does, huh?
Depends what kind of day you're having.
Sure does. What would be your beverage of choice to wash down that tasty wing?
IPA, because that's all I drink. And coffee.
All right. Well, wise words from a wiser man.
So what would you do?
What would I do? Given that I was a guest, I would probably play by the rules. I'd be pretty ballsy. I'd, drench it. I'd pay for it, but I would say I would try and, as best I could, to take it like a man.
Sounds like some regular ass shit. So you get a little spicy with it. You're there, you got some hot wings, change it up. Just pour some hot wings down your pants or something. Match that burn on top with the burn on the bottom.
Oh, I've never had that problem. But I don't know. This is my train of thought. It's not a live show, so I feel like if I were to do some outlandish things like that, I don't have that kind of power or pull like a well-known, public icon like yourself. So that shit would just get edited out.
I wouldn't know. Never happened to me.
So I just gotta work harder. Gotta get to your level, man.
If you're gonna go for it, just go for it. And you know what? You know what I just thought of? Why do they call it balls to the walls? Why would my balls want to be on the wall? I was about to tell you, you should go balls to the walls, but thinking about it now, that phrase makes no sense.
Given, we have no context for it.
Think about it. Balls to the walls. What does that even mean?
Yeah, you're right. Balls to the walls. We'd have to look that up. Fact check that one. Because pedal to the metal, that makes sense. Pushing the pedal down to the metal. Back when cars used to be made out of metal.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you this story. When I was in elementary, I had a mongoose bike. I was really happy with that bike because it was custom built. Mongoose handlebars, mongoose frame, mongoose everything, mongoose tires. And I believe the pedals were also metal. And as you said, I one time pushed the pedal to the metal. I ran right into a baseball wall. Hurt my junk.
Damn. How'd the bike hold up?
Solid. I don't know why, but I just had a feeling I could run through that wall. What's that? What's that phrase they always say? I was trying to do what people had always told me to do. I was trying to break barriers. I was trying to literally break a wall. That was one wall that was not broken. And it wasn't even concrete, it was just wood. old, dingy, discolored, green type of wood.
Do you ever try to do tricks on your bikes?
Not really. Why do tricks on a bike when you do it on a skateboard? Or I don't know about rollerblades. I was never really into rollerblading. Just felt too unstable.
Oh, I would assume you grew up in some type of suburban area. So you would ride your bike through the street, and you know how there's driveways. You wouldn't try and do jumps off of the two driveways that are together, like off one, landing on another one.
Oh, you call those tricks? I just thought that was standard.
You know, get a little bit of air.
Right? You're talking about Monday morning, okay?
So speaking of flying, what's your favorite way to get around state to state? I know from our research prior to this interview, you have 3 private jets, but they're all different. So just want to know which one's your preference.
I'm telling you right now, whoever researched that, you need to fire them. Why would someone get 3 private jets? That seems like a waste. Look, I told you, if you're going to do it, you got to go big. Have 5.
5, huh?
One for each day. A Monday one, a Tuesday one, a Wednesday, a Thursday, a Friday. Got to take Saturday off because that's recovery day. Got to chill on Sunday because that's the day for the Lord. And then we back at it again on Monday through Friday.
All right. And how do you feel about the anti-climate change month protesters that had printed boards directly aimed at you and your 5 jets?
I didn't even know, to be honest.
Yeah, it just started yesterday. They're protesting, basically saying, you know, the regular quotes, nothing will change unless you make the change and all that. But yeah, there was a few aimed at all those with private jets. Why can't they just fly economy? Less fuel being wasted, less emissions into the atmosphere and all that.
You know what? I'll say this. I'm no scientist, but I got people that are scientists and they tell me this. So from what they say, that you've heard that the cattle industry is one of the main sources of pollution. From what my scientists tell me, that's kind of a lie. They do contribute to it, but you know what contributes more to it? Pollution. From cars, from all these other things. So, oh man, I need to get another jet then. Gotta get going while the ticket's hot. Little hot pocket in the microwave. That to-go lunch.
There it is. Well, I think that's all the time we have for today. You heard it here first. In order to ball, you need 6 private jets. 1 for each day, and 1 just extra because you can. Well, with that being said, I will sign us off.
What do you mean?
Actually, do you want to sign us off?
What does that mean? Yeah. Look, I don't want to do any autographs right now, right? Look, I'll see what I can do for you.
Let our viewers know that this interview's over, basically.
Okay, it's over.
There it is. Peace.